Well, now you have two new teams entering in as the 1902 Pittsburgh Pirates and the 1966 Los Angeles Dodgers. The Pirates were seed number 1 and the Dodgers were seed number 2. So that's exactly what we have today. We have 8 games, and it's all in round number 2. As the best of 7, this should be good. Let's take a look very quickly now at the playoff tree. We all know it goes to whatever the seeds, so it's not a straight bracket. So let's take a look right now at the coverage. You have the Pirates and the Angels, a 31-game difference there. As the Pirates, very good at home and very good on the road. Big favorites. The Dodgers, they're number 2. They're big favorites against the 1949 Dodgers. LA and Brooklyn. 3rd seed, Astros. Well, they dropped one against Philadelphia, which was not good. But the first 3 seeds are in there. I believe first time ever that the first 3 seeds have made it without one of them losing. 4th seed, New York Giants against the Nationals, should be good. 5th seed, 1931 Yankees, surviving in game number 7. And we had that game number 7 in which they won against the Orioles. The Orioles wanted to have the upset. Wasn't going to happen. The Pirates going to play the 81 Dodgers. Lots of Dodgers here and lots of Yankees. Then you have Cincinnati and New York today. And the Yankees and the Philadelphia A's. So we're going to go right now. Let's go to Cincinnati, Riverfront Stadium. It's the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. For New York, well, we're not going to get anything there or there. Oh, here we go. For New York, you have Dykstra, Mitchell, Hernandez, Strawberry. In right field, Ray Knight, Mookie Wilson, Gary Carter, Wally Bachman, and Howard Johnson. Howard at the very bottom of the lineup. You can see Knight at 5, Wilson at 6, and Johnson at 9, doing very well. A little bit better rounded is Cincinnati. Hatcher, Larkin, Morris, Sabo, Alou, Griffey, Davis, Duncan, and Reed. Davis is absolutely looking horrible. And you take a look, Felipe Alou, unbelievable. Felipe in 1990? Oh, yeah, well, it's one of the crazy things that have happened. So we can't do anything tonight about it, but we got to get rid of the ones that we see. But Alou is looking good, an anachronism, as we call it. New York and Cincinnati. So here we go. Jack Armstrong will be the pitcher for Cincinnati. He's 1-1, 4.05 ERA. And here we go. Here's Lenny. 190. The first 4 batters are hitting 100 for the Mets, or hitting 200 or less. So Armstrong will lead off here, and Cincinnati, we're underway. High and to right. That was a line drive. That's going to be 1 out. And here's Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell now. A chance. Game number 1. Mitchell to left field. And underneath, it's going to be 2 outs. Couple line drives, but they can't let it fall. And here's Keith Hernandez. Keith, first baseman, not doing well, 2 of 16. And Keith to left field. This one's a normal pop-up. They walk in, and here's Eric Davis. He will make the catch. Bottom of the first inning, the score, the Mets, and nothing, and the Reds coming to bat. So bottom of the first inning, Hatcher, Larkin, Morris, Sabo, Alou, the anachronism, Griffey, Davis, Duncan, and Reed. So bottom of the first inning, Dwight Gooden against Billy Hatcher. And that's going to be to center field. And a base hit. Cincinnati starts the game off with a hit. And that's going to be big. Dwight Gooden, 2-0, 2.93 ERA. 15 and a third innings pitched, 14 hits, giving up 5 earned runs. Struck out 5, walked 1. Bottom of the first inning, Barry Larkin. And that's going to be foul off, 0-2. Larkin hitting .423. That'll be a little looper. And that's going to be 1 out. Oh, that was a little pop-up. Nothing really going there. Hal Morris, first base. First base. And on the ground, it could be 6-4-3. There's 6-4. They only get that. That's going to be 2 outs. So bottom of the first inning, Chris Sabo without the glasses. Sabo with Hal Morris at first. And, whoa, I mean, they say he didn't hit it. There's a little bit of an argument, but they throw to first and they get him out. We go to the second inning, we're scoreless. So Strawberry, Knight, and Wilson. The semifinals and the finals are all pitch by pitch, and that's going to be to left field. Strawberry, and that's going to be 1 out. Eric Davis with the catch. Eric Davis, the left fielder, he's very good. And Ray Knight. Knight, the DH. They'll be on the ground. Third to first, 2 outs. Two outs, and here's Mookie. Mookie Wilson. High pop fly, center field. Nothing going there, and that's going to be 3 outs. Again, 3 up, 3 down. The Mets get nothing. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, New York nothing, Cincy nothing. Bottom of the second inning. So Felipe Alou, I understand he was not a 1990 Cincinnati Red. He's hitting .428. Third to first, 1 out. So that's going to be Howard Johnson. All the way over to Keith Hernandez. Ken Griffey Jr., the DH. Griffey, and he gets a base hit, so Ken Griffey will go to first. So bottom of the second inning, 2 hits for Griffey, and here's Eric Davis. That was Ken Griffey Sr. Yeah. Ken Griffey, remember 1976 to 1990, 14 years. And then I think he went to Seattle to play with his kid. Here's Eric Davis. Dwight Gooden, 22 pitches. Davis to left field. This one is back. And Davis, it's gone. Eric Davis. He's been having a horrible postseason. A really bad one. And Eric Davis has made it 2-0. Cincinnati is up 2-0. Oh, my goodness. And Mariano Duncan now, bottom of the second inning, 1 out. So Dwight Gooden having trouble. Mariano Duncan. And that'll be a base hit. Duncan to center field. Cincinnati is just really starting to pick it up. They already have 4 hits. And here's Jeff Reed. Eric Davis had a home run. He's now up to 3 RBI. Reed strikes out. It's going to be 2 outs. So they go on the back to the regular positions, and Billy Hatcher. Hatcher's 1 for 1 today. On the ground, are they going to get him? Johnson to Hernandez. They do get him. We go to the 3rd inning, a 2-run home run by Eric Davis, the left fielder, who's been struggling, and it is 2-0. There's all the scores. The A's tied with the Yankees. Old and new with the Dodgers tied there. The Astros and the Yankees are tied. The Washington Nationals 1-0 over the Giants. And the Nationals are getting hot at the right time. The Dodgers over the 31 Yankees. You know, a Dodger or Yankee's going to win that series. The Dodgers a 1-0 over the Pirates at Three Rivers. Bob Moose is a pitcher in the 3rd inning. And the Pirates 2-0 of the 0-2 Angels. So that's the 2nd inning, both runs there. Third inning. And here comes Gary Carter. 3 for 14 inning, 214. 2 of his 3 hits were home runs. And Carter will get on with a base hit. So Gary Carter's going to get a single. Here's Wally Bachman. Wally at 167. High center field. And that's going to hit the ground in a base hit. Two on, nobody out, and Howard Johnson. Now this is where he's hitting 400. Jack Armstrong is having a little bit of trouble. 2 on. The pitch. Walked him, and now the bases are loaded. This is going to be huge, New York, with all their hits now. And here's Lenny Dykstra. So Lenny Dykstra leading off. He was 0 for 1 today, hitting 182. Oh, this is huge. On the ground, let's see what happens. To go to first, he's safe. It's 2-1. They score. It went right back to the pitcher, Dykstra. An infield single now. And here's Kevin Mitchell, 0 for 1. Right now, Jack Armstrong is struggling here in the top of the 3rd. It's 2-1 Cincinnati. Base hit, it's going to be 2-2. They're going to come home. They're going to throw home. It's 2-2 now. And the Mets tie it. It is 2-2, and just like that, here's Keith Hernandez. He's hitting 118 on RBI. Armstrong is really having trouble. High pop fly, and a base hit. It's 3-2 now. It's 3-2 New York. There's no end in sight now. Jack Armstrong, you can see, he's having absolute trouble. Here's Darryl Strawberry. Nobody out. 3-2 New York now. The pitch. high into right field. Will it be far enough? It's going to be caught. Nobody goes in, and it's going to be 1 out. It stays 3-2. Here's Ray Knight, 0 for 1. Now he's hitting .381. He's 0 for 1 today. Oh, how big this is. Armstrong on the ground. Could be 4-6, and that's it. They get one. It's now 4-2 now. New York scores to go ahead by 2. And here's Mookie Wilson. The left fielder 0 for 1. It'll be on the ground, short to second, and that's it. 4-2. Incredible inning. Really incredible inning. And Dwight Gooden now. Barry Larkin, the shortstop, 0 for 1s. They need people on base. Bottom of the 3rd inning. High center field. It hits the ground. And Barry Larkin will go to second with a stand-up double. So there they go, a stand-up double with nobody out, and they want to cut the lead to 1. Hal Morris, first base. Only hitting .115. Morris on the ground. Oh, it's an error. It is an error. Howard Johnson with the error. So it'll be 1st and 3rd with nobody out. How big it is. Oh, this is really, really big right now. And there we go. I'm taking a look right now at another game. We're going to start football. The Sire 0329 League. At the end of this, here's Chris Sabo, 0 for 1. Gooden. I mean, they're rocking here, but that's going to be Sabo. High pop fly. They didn't want that. They didn't want that. 1 out. Wally Bachman with the catch. That was bad. And here's Felipe Alou, 458. A home run and 4 RBI, even though he wasn't on there. High, deep center field. And caught by Dykstra. They're going to throw to 3rd. It is safe. 2 outs. And here's Ken Griffey, 1 for 1. So big it is, Griffey. On the ground. Bachman to Hernandez. Nobody scores for the Reds. We go to the 4th. 4-2 New York. This would be big if New York can steal this. That'd be insane. As it's going to be Gary Carter. Carter the catcher, Jack Armstrong. He had a bad inning last inning. Here's Carter to right field. Way back, and this one is gone. Gary Carter has made it 5-2, and New York has extended their lead 370 feet. And it is quiet in here. It's a 7-game series, but there is no way you're loving this if you're a Reds fan. Danny Jackson, the new pitcher. And Danny Jackson hasn't been in the playoffs, 3.35 ERA in the year, and Bachman is 1 for 1. That's going to be a base hit. So they're really running it up here. Nobody out, top of the 4th inning, 5-2. And here's Howard Johnson. Jackson having trouble. Hojo, center field. And it goes over his head. No, it's caught. It's caught. Sorry, it's hard to see. 1 out. They needed that. Here's Lenny. Remember, he got an RBI and an infield hit. Outside, ball 4, and it'll be 2-1. But Lenny is the trailing runner, and Wally's in front of him. So you can't go faster than that runner. Here's Kevin Mitchell. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. What I mean by that is, unless Bachman, who's a lot slower, wants to score on a base hit, Lenny could score from first. But he can't because Bachman's in front of him. Hernandez walked him, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And now it's up to Darrell. You got to pitch to Darrell. 0 for 2 today. Might be easier when you think about it. The pitch. Walked him. It's now 6-2. And you see a lot of groans here in Cincinnati. Top of the 4th inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. Ray Knight, 0 for 2. Little looper, center field. It is 7-2. And now they're going to throw home. It is now 8-2. It's incredible as New York has 2 4-run innings. Rob Dibble will come in. He's 1-0, 2.16 ERA. It's not a game 7. You don't want to blow your bullpen. Here's Mookie, 0 for 2. High in left field. It'll be caught by Eric Davis. Well, the Mets have an 8-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the 4th. So you got Davis, Duncan, and Reed. Eric Davis, a 2-run home run before. And maybe he hits a second. It is back, and it is his 2nd home run. Eric Davis. That's incredible. He's 2 for 2 for 2 home runs. And Eric Davis has cut it to 8-3 now. So if you're Cincinnati, you want to... He has all the RBIs. So if you're Cincinnati, you're like, all right, we got 1. Mariano Duncan is 1 for 1. Dwight Gooden is showing a little bit of weakness there. And Duncan, that'll hit the ground, and a base hit for Cincinnati now. In the bottom of the 4th inning. They're feeling it. They are feeling it. And here is Jeff Reed, the catcher. He struck out the last time he was up in the 2nd. The pitch. Reed on the ground. 4-6-3. 2 outs. And the Cincinnati dugout's a little upset at Reed. Here's Hatcher, Billy Hatcher, 1 for 2. And Hatcher will be on the ground. Short to first. Well, the Reds get 1 more. The score, New York 8 and Cincinnati 3. So in the bottom of the 6th, a no-hitter for the LA Dodgers so far. The Yankees and the A's tied at 3 in the 5th. In the bottom of the 5th, the Astros a 2-1 lead. The Nationals tied at 1 with the Giants. At 2-1, the Yankees lead the Brooklyn Dodgers at 1941. The LA Dodgers lead the Pirates 2-1. And 4-0 as the Pirates of 1902 are just looking really good. Sandy Koufax right now, no hitter. We'll keep an eye on that game. If it goes to 8 innings, we'll go there. Gary Carter, 2 for 2 today with a solo shot. And that's a base hit. So Gary Carter will go to first base. Carter's going to be on first. Here's Wally Bachman, 2 for 2. And 7 and 8. They could be 6 for 6. They walk them. They're 5 for 5. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th. Here's Howard Johnson. Nobody doing any good for Cincinnati. High into right field. Could they double sacrifice? Could this be number 1? They throw it in, no. Top of the 5th, 1 out. Lenny. On the ground, 6, 4, and that's all they get, 2 outs. Gary Carter to third is big because that means any base hit and he scores. Kevin Mitchell 1 for 3. Jammed him, and this will go to right. They don't score. How about that? They don't score. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-3. So Larkin, Morrison, Sabo. Here's Larkin. Barry Larkin, 1 for 2. Larkin to left field. And will it go over? No, it won't. 1 out. As Mookie Wilson will get in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Hal Morris. So Morris will be on the ground. Bachman to Hernandez, 2 outs. Trying to get something going, Chris Sabo. A lot of good games so far. A lot of great matchups. Sabo strikes out, and we're going to go to the 6th. The score, the Reds trailing the Mets 8-3. Here in the 6th, here's Keith Hernandez. It's Hernandez against Rob Dibble. Swing and a miss there. It's going to be 1 out. One out. And here's Darryl Strawberry, 0 for 2. High pop fly, and it'll hit the ground and a base hit. So a base hit there, 1 out, top of the 6th inning. And Ray Knight. They walk. They walk him, Ray Knight, and Strawberry goes to second, 2 on, 1 out. They keep threatening, but the question is, can they score? Mookie's 0 for 3 today. On the ground, 6, 4, 3. They end the inning. New York gets nothing. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Mets 8. Cincinnati 3 in game 1. So Bernard Strom's Sports Replays. Good morning from Las Vegas. Good morning. Well, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm in Islamabad, maybe parallel or polar opposites with culture. But Bernard, I was in Vegas over the summer for a few days, and I loved it. I love the NBA Summer League. I think it's the best deal in sports, and I highly recommend it. And if anybody out there is listening, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing that experience. If they have any questions, they could just let me know and ask. So as we take a look, good job, Bernard. Felipe Alou, I understand he wasn't on that team. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. And here's Ken Griffey, 1 for 2. On the ground, they pick it up. They'll throw to first, 2 outs. And now Eric Davis, 2 home runs. 2 home runs, 2 for 2, 2 home runs. They walk him. So Davis will go to first. He has all the RBIs today. Here's Mariano Duncan, 2 for 2. Oh, they gets by him. And he'll go to second base. It'll be a full count now. Full count with 2 outs. On the ground. Oh, it's an error. Bachman booted it, and now there's 2 on. And this is big if Cincinnati can score. If Cincinnati can score, we got a game. Here's Jeff Reed, 0 for 2. He's been awful all day. The pitch. Reed on the ground, right to Bachman, and he gets redemption. Cincinnati doesn't score. We go to the top of the 7th, 8-3. Okay, everybody's got a hit. 66 Dodgers are down. The Pirates didn't score, so the A's and the Yankees tied. The Dodgers leading the Dodgers, 49 leading 66, 2-1, big upset. The Astros leading the 27 Yankees 2-1. The Nationals leading the Giants, well, tied with the Giants in the 8th inning. The 31 Yankees 3-1. The 72 Pirates are down 2-1 in the 9th. And the 0-2 Pirates solid 4-0 lead. Norm Charlton will pitch to Gary Carter, who's 3 for 3 with a home run. Carter dipped a little bit. He's underneath. And they go to center field, 1 out. So let me do one thing really quickly. This Sunday, I want to use this time to remind people that we're going to start off the Cyro 329 this Saturday as well. You know, that's unique. There's a lot of good things going on with them. There we go. So anyways, 7th inning, Taub, 1 out. Here's Wally Bachman, 2 for 2. He has an error on the day. Bachman, and that'll drop in a base hit. He's 3 for 3. If it weren't for the error, he might have MVP of the day, though Eric Davis is playing really well. Here's Howard. Howard Johnson. No, they throw to second, and he's safe. So they steal second base, top of the 7th inning, 1 out. The pitch. High into right field, that's going to hit the wall. That's going to make it 9-3, and the Mets are looking really good. You remember when the Mets played the Nationals and they won 8-0 game 1 and got no hit in game 7. So here's Lenny, 1 for 3. He ended up scoring 2 runs. So on the ground, third to first, 2 outs. Here's Kevin Mitchell, 1 for 4. High pop fly. And underneath. That's going to be 3 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. The Mets 9. The Reds 3. Insurance for the Dodgers at Three Rivers Stadium. There you see the 31 Yankees now winning big. Here's Billy Hatcher. Center fielder, 1 for 3. Hatcher to right. And underneath, 1 out. And Barry Larkin. It's quiet here. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Dwight Gooden is still pitching. He's at 109. When you're up 9-3, you don't want to burn your bullpen at all. Struck him out. Well, we go to the 8th. The Mets winning by a lot. So top of the 8th, 9-3. Norm Charlton, Keith Hernandez, 1 for 3. Hernandez to left. And that's going to be a base hit. What are they going to do? They're going to bring it in. Yes, he goes for a single. And here's Darrell. Darrell's 1 for 3. Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. Well, Norm Charlton, he's in. They've used a lot of these players. Tomorrow they got to hope they get a good outing from their starter. High and underneath, 2 outs. That's Barry Larkin with the catch. And here's Mookie, 0 for 4 today. Third to first, he's safe. No, he's out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Chris Sabo is 0 for 3. Wow, look at the Angels. Look at the Yankees. My goodness, a lot of things happening. The Dodgers have tied it up. Bottom of the 8th, here's Dwight Gooden against Chris Sabo. Sabo on the ground. Mitchell to Hernandez, 1 out. So here's Felipe Alou, who wasn't on the Reds. High pop fly, and underneath, caught, 2 outs. Wally Bachman. And here's Ken Griffey. 1 for 3. High pop fly, left field, and that should be it, and it is. We go to the 9th inning. The score 9-3 Mets. Yeah, we're going to go out of town scoreboard. 10th inning. Look at that. That's going to be big. The Dodgers 4-1 winners over the 1972 Pirates. So that's big there. The Giants 2-1 winners over the Nationals. They take a 1-0 lead. The Pirates trying to hold on. Let's go to the Pirates right now. They're up 4-1, and let's see. Let's see right now. It's 4-1, and let's go to Exhibition Park. So here it is. This is it. Scott Spezio, 0 for 3 with 2 outs. We're going to go pitch by pitch. It'll be 3-1. Sam Lever, he's in. He's 4 pitches. Trying to get him out. Swing and a miss. And where is that? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Every bulb on that scoreboard is lit against Scott Spezio. On the ground should be it. Second to first, and that's the game. And the Pittsburgh Pirates go ahead 1-0. And the Pirates come out onto the field. What a game. They don't have a big bullpen. They only have 8 pitchers. And they win there. I believe they used 2 of them. No, yeah, 2. Philip with the win. Lever with the save. Philip is 78. Lackey, a 40. Lackey's now 0 for 4 in the playoffs. Wow. How's that? I believe he lost games 1, 3, and 6, or 1, 4, and 6. I think it was 1, 4, and 6 he lost. And Lackey 0 and 4. Good night there. As for the Pirates, it was just 4. It's 7 to 5 in hits. With Beaumont and Fred Clark looking good. Their first game. And they end up winning here 4-1. Let's take a look. Top of the 9th inning. See if the New York Yankees can do anything. So Mark Koenig 0 for 3. It'll be big. Ken Giles, the 1-1 to Koenig. High and foul. 1 and 2. 9th innings are always every pitch. It'll be 2 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Koenig needs to get on. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, 2-1. Here's Benny Bengo, and he's their last hope. 2 for 3 today. And that's going to be a strike. Right down the middle. High to right, and caught. That's it. The Astros are up 1-0 with a 2-run 3rd inning, and that was it. And in the 3rd inning, Carlos Correa, a 2-run home run versus Pipgrass. Pipgrass is the guy that won game number 7. He comes in, pitches well. 62 and a 53. All right. And there you see it. Charlie Morton, the player of the game. 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. Only giving up 1 run on 4 hits. Everybody else not that great. Bengo 2 for 4. Dugan 2 for 3. So they look good there. A 2-1 win. Lots of finals. The Giants beat the Nationals. Let's go to the 10th inning. .49 and 66. So here we go. It's going to be the 1-0 to Billy Cox, the 3rd baseman. It's going to be low 2-0. Top of the 10th, 2 outs. Drysdale. It's going to be 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. It'll be 3-1. So right now the 49 Dodgers trying to get a lead. On the ground, 3rd to 1st. That's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 10th. The score 2-2. Bottom of the 10th. Ron Fairley 1 for 3. And that's going to be low ball 1. So 1-0. That'll be hard fought and foul. 1 ball and a strike. Bottom of the 10th inning. 1-2. And it'll be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. A run in the 66 Dodgers win. Jim Lefevre 1 for 4. That'll be 1-0. So Jimmy Lefevre right now 1 for 4 on the day. Remember, this is the Dodgers' first playoff game. The 2-1. 3-1 for Lefevre. They walk him, so Jim Lefevre will go on first. With 1 out, he scores. The game's over, and they have a 1-0 lead. Wes Parker is 0 for 4. And that's as they say ball 5. And that'll be fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. High pop fly. It's going to turn. And it will go foul. 1-2 with an out. High into right field. That's going to hit the wall. And let's see how far he goes. Are they going to try and score? They're going to try and score. Here it is. It's over. The Dodgers have won. He scores from first. Unbelievable. A 3-2 win. And unbelievable there as the Dodgers down by 1. And an error. Wow. An error caused a win. We got to take a look at that. But 1966. Oh, did Jackie Robinson, I think may actually Pee Wee Reese with the error. It was second base. Oh, no, Jackie. Well, we all have bad days. Let's go 9-3 here. You don't need to go pitch by pitch because it's a 6-run game. So here's Eric Davis, 2 for 2. 2 home runs. Davis, 3 for 3. 2 home runs and a single. So they're down by 6. And Davis gets on. Here's Mariano Duncan, 2 for 3 today. High, and will it hit? No, it won't. 1 out. Dwight Gooden is still pitching. He's at 134. They want to keep him there. Reed struck him out. They throw to second. He's going to be safe. So there's going to be 2 outs. And Roger McDowell will come in for the last batter, Billy Hatcher. He'll go down Mitchell, and that's going to be an error. No error. As bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Here's Larkin. Hit him. And the bases are loaded. Every bulb on that scoreboard was lit. And here's Hal Morris, who's 0 for 4. Bottom of the 9th. They're going to need a couple people to come in, Morris and Sabo, before they can even think about it. Morris strikes out, and that's the game. The Mets win, and day 1 ends with a lot of different things going on, but the New York Mets, they take a 1-0 series lead. You can see a solid victory. 3rd and 4th inning, they just blasted them. Keith Hernandez, 2 for 5. Gary Carter, 3 for 5. Wally Bachman, 3 for 3. And Howard Johnson, 2 for 4. Eric Davis gets the MVP. He's a losing team. He went 3 for 3. He had all 3 RBI for the Reds, and he had 2 home runs. Wow, did he really bring his average up? The top part of that New York lineup was terrible. The bottom part is going very well. Gooden, very, very good. A 61 score. Jack Armstrong, terrible. Terrible. Armstrong, a 24. Yeah, Felipe Alou. Duh. I don't know how he's there. We got to get rid of him. He doesn't belong on the Reds. So there we go. When we find a guy like that, we get rid of him. A ringer. So let's take a look really quickly. Burnett Legend Sports Hero, good to see you. But anyway, Legend Sports Universe, very good to see you. Bernard Strum Sports Replays, great to see you. And Legend Sports, always good to see you. Let's take a look at they're going to finish it right there. And they're going to finish the day and go to the next day. But let's go back here. And we're going to hit save. So we will save that. Then we will go to the playoff coverage. So the 1902 Pittsburgh Pirates, a 1-0 series lead, 4-1, as you can see on the left-hand side. Beaumont and Clark look good. The Dodgers escape. They escape. The air allowed them to tie the game, and the Brooklyn Dodgers are, they're throwing their hands up. The Houston Astros beat the Yankees 2-1. A 2-run home run by Carlos Correa. And there we go. In 1908, the Giants beat the Nationals. 08 beat 19, the biggest disparity in years, as the New York Giants take a 1-0 lead there. Well, the New York Yankees have a 1-0 lead there as they beat the 41 Dodgers 7-2. The 81 Dodgers, they go to Pittsburgh. They win. So they have a 1-0 lead. And it'll be Bert Hooton, who hasn't given up a run yet, and Doc Ellis. That'll be a heck of a game. We'll probably have that game. 9-3, the Mets beat the Reds, a big blowout. Sid Fernandez against Jose Rio. And the 1998 Yankees beat the 29 A's, 8-4. And there we go. So there is everything right there. I want to thank everybody for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. We will see you then.